Pisces, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. And if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else, as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. Now you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. I do see a relationship forming around you, and I do see a really deepening of that relationship, that this relationship will be a focus for you in the near future. So let's keep an eye on that as we get right into things. Now, let's get into that love reading. Okay, so in terms of that love, I do see that you have been feeling recently like you have been left out in the cold, that you're not really having any progress, and that you've been really missing out on something. And I do see that you have been doing your best to kind of find something, find a relationship, find a new situation, and this has kind of been putting a lot on your shoulders. You've been feeling like there's so much around you and so little for you to really get into, that you are basically afraid of the possibilities for your future. But I see that you absolutely do have the opportunity here as well to really get some assistance, get some help, and to really grow things honestly inwardly through those others around you. I do see you absolutely finding acknowledgement in this, that you will find that by reaching out to others, you'll notice those people who do kind of have that inclination towards you, and that you are going to be getting that information and really taking it at hand. And I do see that you're going to be starting to notice those people and taking some action with them. That it may not be that you start a relationship right away, like start a romance right away, but I do see you growing some relationship as well. Now, I think that this may very well fall right back into our general reading. Most likely, this is where that stems from, that there will be something starting, there will be something growing, and that will be your focus in the near future. But that this will be a situation where that relationship is deepening, growing, and gradually moving. And you're really learning a lot about that person. You're being acknowledged by them, and you are acknowledging them, and that you are getting all of that information. And that I do see a love blooming, a love forming, and a lot happening for you. Now, I see that there will be a lot of responsibility for you, but I do see as well that that responsibility is absolutely something that you can handle, and that there in that basically that you are going to share that responsibility around. Could be just between you and that person that responsibility is shared, but that will be enough to divvy up the responsibilities. I do see you being very open with your emotions, and you really allowing that person to understand you. And I do see you taking the time to learn about them, take that time to understand them in many different ways. And I do see that you will absolutely have a situation where you're kind of moving on to your future. I see that basically there will be situations where things are lost a little bit, but that there will be a consistent growth while some troubles happen here and there. But that growth will be consistent. There will be consistent forward progress, even though there will be some jitters, some troubles, and some problematic steps. But there will be gradual forward progression. And I do see that you will take a strong hand at this, that there will be a lot of your gut sense and a lot of intuition from you that will be pushing things forward in that relationship, pushing things forward emotionally for you, and will be kind of guiding you forward into what you want. I see that there will be situations as well that you will want to kind of get things started a bit faster than what is natural, but I do see you taking the natural approach and letting things happen. Now, let's get right into that financial reading for you, Pisces. Okay, so in terms of those finances, I see that you've been having a lot happening. You've been taking so many possibilities and you've been taking on so much responsibility that there is just so much opportunity for you that it's honestly drowning you, that you don't know what to do, you don't know where you're going, and it's kind of giving you a lot of confusion, and basically it's frustrating you in many ways that there's too much happening and too much possibility for you. I do see that this will absolutely basically lead you to making a decision, and you may not feel satisfied at first about decisions that you make, but I do see that this is an intuitive change that's going to grow you into realizing how best to make those decisions and how you can make the perfect decisions every time that works for you. I do see that you will find balance in this, that once you do make that decision, make those choices, that you are going to really acknowledge how the best choices are made, and that balance is going to allow you to really see your future in some ways. I do see that there will be some really tough times for you in the near future, and that there will be a lot of challenges for you to overcome, but in this, I do see that these choices that you make will keep pushing your finances forward, even though you'll be having a lot of difficulty emotionally. Now, I do see that you have set a strong foundation, and that that foundation is going to keep you afloat in your mind and also in your finances. You'll feel stable even if you're having some troubles. And I do see as well that you do have a strong sense of status, and you do have a strong eye for what is to come, what is happening, and you have a strong idea of what is around you. Now, I do see you building relationships, and I think that this will fall right back into that general reading as well, honestly, that relationship, those relationships will push your finances forward, and this could also fall right directly from your love life, your romantic reading, that relationship could be the one that's really pushing your finances forward as well. And I see that partnership, even if it's not that specific person, is going to be allowing you to really move things ahead and really see where you stand. It's going to allow you to grow and grow and grow. Now, I will say as well that it does look like through this, you will have that strong foundation and that strong sense that you'll see what is around you, and you'll see that there are people around you just trying to go for that conquest sense of mind, and that you're going to be preventing them from kind of falling into that completely, that you're going to help those around you and help yourself by helping those around you. So I do see some great financial progress for you. There will be some tough times, but you do have satisfaction around the corner. Even if this isn't a direct financial gain, that this is more a skills and thought processing gain, an intuitive gain, that you're going to realize and understand how to move yourself forward. Now, this does bring us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate, Pisces, that you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.